Isn't it?
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes, most definitely.
Let's see who I can invite.
Anthony gave me his number. I gotta call him because he's supposed to be
Okay.
sending me some patches on a jean jacket.
What, heaven and hell patches?
Yeah, because
Hello, everyone.
Pedro that moved to Hawaii. I'm looking at Pedro from Westwood
It's
Street.
lives, you know what I'm saying?
Hello, hello, hello.
The heaven and hell patches. Well, I said I want that jacket. And Anthony chimed in and gave me his number. I gotta call him and get the patches so she can put him on a jacket for me because I want that jacket.
All right, so we're live. Couples Corner. Team Davis, Team Heavens. We're in the building. We've been hanging out tonight, chatting it up. And this is impromptu. Yes, so impromptu meetups, get ups are always the greatest. So, so here we go. So if you're joining us, just say hello. Let us know you're here. Pop in, jump in, wave. It's Friday, so say hello, hello, hello. So my name is Tamara Mitchell Davis, and we have
Joe Davis.
Mr. Davis, Team Davis here. Hey, Sherelle, thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning into our live broadcast.
Tell him to bring a pie over.
Mr. Heavens, Dwight said, bring a pie over. Bring a pie over.
Really?
And so she said hello. All right, and we have the Heavens.
Hello, good evening.
Hi.
Hi, y'all gonna say your name?
Oh, hello, I'm Joyce Heaven. That's my husband, Dwight Heaven.
All right. So we are here tonight, and we're gonna do it the same way. Sherelle was laughing. We're gonna do it the same way as before for candid conversations, real and relevant topics. Yay! And so, here, Joycey, you could do the bags.
Oh, we got questions?
Yeah, or words, topics. So Joycey will. Anna, she's going to dig in.
Want to choose?
Be with us tonight. Our camera girl wasn't here, so I got to play many roles.
All right. First question is, how do you argue?
How do you argue?
I think we answered this one last time, but we.
Did
Oh,
we?
yeah? Let's put another one in.
Yeah, we did this one last time.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you how much I remember.
Okay, this one says, just trust with a question mark. That's all.
Trust with a question mark.
Just trust.
So whatever you want to do with the trust. What do you want to talk about with trust?
Trust. Gosh, that brings a lot to mind. It's hard. Very hard. I think that's something you have to work on. And I think even when you think that you're there, anything could happen and make you and just put that little tinge of doubt in the back. So you can think you're there, but any little thing could happen to spark it. I think you got to have a strong relationship, strong communication to get over it. And I don't think it's only like me trusting Dwight. I think it's also him doing the things and treating me the right way to make me feel secure. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree totally.
Is that one way? Is it a one-way street or
Definitely a two-way street.
Yeah.
two-way street?
Because I have to also act in a way that makes him trust me, and always think about his feelings and not make him, don't try not to do things that would make him not trust me or make him get that little tinge of doubt. But it's something you always have to work on, I think.
Trust. Yeah. All right. What's your definition of trust?
I mean, I think trust could be, you could look at it positive, negative. I mean, I put so much trust into Joycey because I trust her controlling my schedule. I trust her with the kids. I think trust could be definitely positive.
That's a different way to look at it. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
Because I was only looking at it as trust.
Well, that's why I was bringing the other side of the
Yeah,
table.
I'm glad you
it
did
could be
that.
negative, but my point, what I think of trust is anybody that know me know I don't know my schedule for nothing, and Joycey runs everything, and I trust it because she's so good at it, and I'm so horrible at it that it works out, And any plan, I just say Joycey knows my schedule. Anything that's done, Joycey knows it. I trust her for everything about that, so that's why I leave it in her, and I'm okay with that. It makes me a better person, letting her take care of everything. That's my trust issue right there.
That's awesome. Thank you, babe.
All right, snap, snap, snap. Hi, Keisha. Hey, T. Thank you for joining. So if you're joining us right now, just let me know you're here so I can acknowledge you joining the room. So as you guys were talking, Joycey and Dwight, about trust, I think I heard my husband open behind me. So, Mr. Davis, trust. Did I feel anything or hear anything behind me? Was it Asia? Was it Asia?
It was just Asia.
Asia. Okay, so trust. What's trust
But
to
I
you?
felt the same. I feel the same way that he feel the way, cause just like how you always getting on me that I put everything in your hands to do, and you say you just doing just too much, and you know what I mean. I trust you, you know, and at the same time, I done caused a lot of damage in this relationship at the beginning. At the beginning. But now I put myself in the position that I don't have her worrying about where I'm at, cause she know where I'm at. If I'm not on my spot, I'm here. So and I keep it like that. So the trust, I trust her, and I hope she trusts me.
All right. So I get to skip this question, right? All right, next question.
So you have to answer.
So let's see. Trust.
Why did you think that you didn't have to answer?
She tried though.
I tried to pass it. So, trust. Now we're good. Now we're good. We're in a good space now. We've been in a good space lately. Beginning it was tough. The beginning it was tough.
She said it 2 times.
The beginning it was tough.
He did say at the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning it was tough. But we worked through. We got through some things. Nope, we good. Still some triggers here and there, but triggers. He triggers. I trigger him. He trigger me, right? Trigger, but I trust you. You trust me.
Right.
And I guess like you said, communication and so you
See, my whole thing is, I love you to death. To death. I love you to death.
all right.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
you know what?
But-
I'm not about it. I feel the same way. I think at the beginning I caused hell. I think at the beginning she was more. I'll admit that I'm probably going to say she was more into the relationship, part of the whole entire thing between me and her, the chemistry, more than I was, and it took a lot for me to actually get to her level. And I'm still not at her level. I still think sometimes she, when it comes to the organization of the clothes and the color matching to go out, and I'm still not 100% there. But yeah, I'm like Joe at the beginning. I wasn't, I caused hell. I did. I caused, in her eyes, it probably was hell because she wanted a certain thing, and I was so, in her words, irie about everything and not taking it as serious that it ran her crazy.
Yeah. At the beginning.
I think over time, realizing that I love my wife and I couldn't see myself without her, that I had to really learn it fast, and I'm still learning. God knows I'm learning, man. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, learning her and understanding how to deal with it. Everything. It took a lot, and it's still taking a lot. I'm not there. I don't know everything. I'm not 100%, but I think I'm to the point where I can be considered a good man, a good husband, a good father, a good cook, a good everything. I'm getting there, but I'm not 100% there. And if I ever gonna be 100%, I don't know. But
none of us are perfect.
I think I make her happy, and that's what boils down to it. Plain and simple.
We were coming from 2 separate worlds at the beginning, so I think the things you were doing that would make me not trust you. You weren't doing it intentionally. You were just how I used to say back then. Oh, everything's so irie, everything's all good. So you weren't purposely doing those things, but because we were coming from 2 separate worlds, I was looking at it like not trusting you, but I don't think it was intentional. And I can look back at it now, and because we've grown so much, and we you've learned me, I've learned you.
And we done had some tests. I think the biggest test was bringing kids from outside relationships together, and me trusting her with what was with my son at the time, and then her trusting me as much as she did with her kids. Yeah, it caused a ripple at the beginning. It was
Yeah,
it
we
was
had to
tough
work
because
through
she
it.
had her beliefs and what she believed in. A lot of stuff she was arguing about. I was like, why are we arguing about that? You know?
Yeah, because everything's I read. What's the big deal?
Right. So, but you know what? We learned it. We got together. And
Yeah.
It's all good.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that. So T Queen says yes. Continue to learn. Important. Thanks, Chaz, for joining. Hi, Priceless. Hey, Janice. Janice. What's Janice's nickname? Juan. Juan.
Why?
Yeah, she put hearts up. I know that's how you remember her. Hi, Shamanda. So yes, thank you for joining. So we just covered the topic, trust. Francois. Hi, Francois. So trust.
Francois, wait, is that Francois? I know Francois.
Yeah, Francois.
I grew up with Francois.
Yeah, Francois.
Sounds very street, Francois. I used to go see her and her mother all the time.
So we're gonna go to the next topic. So the next one, Tracy just put.
No, White pulled it. These are the ones we already did.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Lord have mercy. Boundaries.
I'm gonna let Team Davis take this one.
Boy.
Boundaries, huh? Francois said, "Hey, Dwight." So boundaries. Boundaries. Should I just put this on me? Boundaries. So yes. Sometimes I don't think my husband know boundaries. So, yes.
That's why I said go ahead.
I don't think he understands boundaries. So, yeah, boundaries. What do we want to talk about for boundaries? Anything in
I
specific?
don't know what.
Man, listen. It could be such a.
Okay, I can tell you boundaries.
Okay.
Like say, being cordial with your past.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing how far to go with your past,
Okay.
and then at the same time, you know how far to go, but do your spouse know that you know how far to go? So this is where, like, at the beginning, she used to tell me, I don't know the shut off. Mm-hmm. I don't know when to shut it down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But how can you ever shut life down? You know what I mean? I'm not saying being how I would say it, like F you, because this was my past. You know what I mean? Not saying that I don't never leave nobody with hard feelings.
Right.
So I just don't. See, she calls me Mr. Sunshine.
Yes.
Mr. Sunshine.
And that's for a reason.
Mr. Sunshine.
Mr. Sunshine. Because
I
anything
try
and
to
everything.
bring a positive to a negative situation. I at least try.
Yeah, that's me.
But I think that goes back to boundaries, right? So boundaries, because of boundaries and not having the boundaries can then impose on trust
I was
issues.
gonna say we can bring that right back around to trust.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just recently had that situation
Which one?
with our boy at the house, me and Cole. We had a situation where I had to learn. I was so dead set on getting to the root of a problem that I really wish I could have turned back time and realized, okay, maybe I just stop talking and stop trying to fix it, let it die for a little bit, and then come to it later on when everybody's chill. I wanted to, the night with me and Cole.
Kobe?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, cause we got boys now that are teenagers and they they in their feelings and they whatever, and me and one of my sons had an issue and I wanted to dead it. Like he had gotten upset. I gotten upset and I was so into you not gonna leave until I figure out this. You not gonna leave until you listen to me. You gonna hear me out, bump that, I'm this, I'm that. When I really do wish I could have just, when he said he wanted to leave the room, I should have just been like, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a different.
And then later
different
on,
way.
come back
Different type of
and
boundaries,
talk,
yeah.
which I did. The next day I went to him and I told him, I said, listen, I'm sorry, 1, 2, and 3, I'm still learning, my bad. And then it kind of took me for a loop and it touched me when he was like, I'm sorry for this, that, and the third. And he said it first. He was like, I love you. And I'm like, I love you too. Mm-hmm. I need to like not try to just make it so I'm fixing everything. And that was kind of my issue. That's why I kind of think the boundary thing where I need to learn to back up.
Because your boundaries may not always align with someone else's boundaries.
Right. And that's kind of what I see with boundaries.
So we have a question. Can you create boundaries without leaving the person with hard feelings?
Oh boy. Create boundaries without.
And I think that's where Mr. Sunshine comes in. Because Mr. Davis wants to leave people with good feelings. And I think that sometimes those good feelings and those good rapports and those, wanting to be whatever and I don't know, I can't even describe it, but I think it leaves the door open sometimes for people to think or assume that your niceness is like leading you on to something. So when I say boundaries for him, because he is Mr. Sunshine and everybody knows him and hey, how you doing? Like cheers, when you walk into the bar and cheers and everybody know your name. I think that sometimes he doesn't dead things, like just dead it, like not saying, but I don't mean like dead it, like, yeah, I do mean this. Dead it like,
stop talking to the person?
No, I mean dead it like, it's nothing going on here. Like, you can't even assume, you can't think, you can't speculate because it's dead. Right. And if you don't dead it, then it's still that, I don't know. I think sometimes it's a woman thing. Like, women, we have intuition. We could tell.
The air there. Like
yeah.
still a little bit.
Yeah, little
okay,
cracks.
I got
little
one
cracks.
Here go a prime example.
Oh, hold up. Shavia says, shut it down. Yes, you my family. Yes, you are my cousin. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Yes.
Watch this one.
Yes.
Okay, look at here. Now, one of my kids' mother, just the other day at my uncle's funeral, I went like this to her. What's up?
Okay.
Now I'm with Tammy. I went like this. What's up? Right? She gonna say, why am I doing that to her? Like, this is my kid's mother. Mm-hmm. Why am I doing that? She said, well, I need to grow up. So I just laughed it off. Right. She said,
I said, like, I feel he allows people to talk to him any kind of way. Because he should thank you. She shouldn't have felt comfortable enough to say that. That's how I felt. Mm-hmm. Because he's Mr. Sunshine. He wants to, hey, hi, ice cream, sprinkles and all of that, right? So I've witnessed different people sound off on him, I just didn't think that was the time and place. I didn't think like, this is a grown man, right. And you saying grow up? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do people feel comfortable enough to say that to you? That's where I was, like, with a boundary. Like, no, shut it down. Right. As my cousin said, shut it down. Because if you shut it down, like, for me, there's certain people know how far to go with me. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care if they say I got a bad attitude, I'm mean, or what have you. Certain people will know what to say and what not to say with me. Plain and simple. And anyone from my past, the same thing. Right. Like, you won't have us out and we just like kumbaya and let's swing and hold hands and do all that. That's not happening. That's not going down. So that's what I mean, like, boundaries. I would never be somewhere or in a situation where he's uncomfortable or have him thinking anything. No, shut it down. Like, people won't even approach me like that because we're not there. Whereas him, if we're out somewhere, I have a joke now. Oh, I could ask you too. I have a joke now, right? So different people, from his past or what have you, will come, they'll give him a hug, hey, how you doing, whatever, speak. And I'm standing there, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a running joke when I say I'm going to get a t-shirt and I'm going to say, if you don't speak to me, don't speak to my husband. Or vice versa, right? So I was asking a few wives, like, would you wear that shirt? And they was like, yes. Some of them say yes. But then the guys was like, no, I don't have that problem. I'm like, you'll be surprised what us wives say and the different things that we would deal with on the strength. But you don't know if they're trying to be funny. Like, again, boundaries. Because a guy wouldn't approach me and hug me and, whisper something or do whatever or, like all that catty, kitty, whatever. Because I wouldn't want him. Yeah, like, I check it, I shut it down, and that's it. So that's where it's like a push and pull, the tug of war and all of that, because I'm like, no, shut it down. The boundaries thing, no.
I don't know if Joe feel this way, but I kind of feel like he thinking the same thing. In the beginning of our relationship, we had that same issue with Son's mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more like the laid back where we had Rocky. I don't want to bring out like old stuff and make you think it was out there, but it was bad where some people, one particular person would be going off on me, and I know it wasn't they. To me, it wasn't they norm because they were like, I don't want to say it.
I felt like he didn't put people in their place and they need to be put in their place. Like, you know, I felt like we're at a place in our relationship now where I'm your woman, you know. We're not married yet, but I'm your woman. It's obvious. We're together. I'm on your arm. I'm going with you places. We're together.
Yep. But to me...
But because with him, how I say, oh, everything's Irie, he wants to keep the peace. He don't want no arguing. So he's gonna...
just to keep the
and
peace.
he can ignore stuff that I cannot ignore.
And it's not just to keep the peace. To me, it was more like, I'm not going to waste my breath because it ain't going to go nowhere.
Right.
So why am I going to go in and get gung-ho, get to the point where my Scorpio comes out, get pissed off, where everything going to get bad, and make it any worse, where I could just be like, all right, whatever, bye, and hang up the phone.
But and then me, my
She
Taurus,
want me
the
to
bull.
go to the house, go to the door.
No, I'm gonna need you to say something back to old girl because I'm supposed to be your woman.
Right.
And I get it. Okay, you just gonna hang up. It's gonna be over. You know, let's just keep having a good time. Don't let her buy. No.
To me, it's more like, why waste the time? Why am I gonna waste my energy?
And what that left me feeling was like I wasn't worth it. Like I wasn't worth his effort. Like it made me feel like, oh, you gonna let old girl say whatever she want, and you ain't gonna check her. Mm-hmm. It made me, you know, again, trust
and boundaries.
It all came in, and the beginning of the relationship. You know, it's the beginning. We learning each other. I'm a lot to deal with. I got a big mouth. You know. And
she's more of an argumentative person than I am. I don't like arguments. I don't like drama.
So he'll just let it go. Let the
like,
water just run down his back while it's burning me up.
So I am so happy because
you see him
rubbing on my back, right? So I'm happy. I'm happy because I am not alone. Mm-hmm. It's not just me. And I am like 100%. Like now I want to switch seats because I want Dwight to be over here with Joe. And I want to be over here on the couch with Joycey. Because that's how I am. And automatically people will feel and say, oh, because you want something said or you should trust or that's being insecure. But it has nothing to do with insecurity. No, it has more to do with respect. Yeah. Like, respect me, respect the space that I'm in, respect my role, respect who I am. And if it's not shut down, then people will think that they could do whatever they want to do and say whatever they want to say. And it's okay. And it's not okay with me. So I'm the vocal one that's like ready to go up and down. And he's like, well... The sun was shining on the right side today.
Listen.
The clouds came out at 6.
Not even just
or the moon is gonna be up in the sky tonight.
And I feel. Listen, it was more like you saying this. I would look at Joyce and be like, okay, just an example. What if the person said, "No, F that bitch, F that bitch"? I would look at him like, "You're not a bitch, so who even cares?"
I'm like, but she called me one,
like,
right?
And you didn't check her.
I'm like, okay. I said, okay, we right here, we out of town. I don't care how much she arguing. I don't care. It is what it is. You know, we're going to have a good time and call it a day. Hang up the phone. Keep it moving. And that's it. You know, and this is coming from a man that was raised by a minister, had a mother that was gung-ho, but loved me to death. And my mother is tough as she could be. She'll take the same person that just cursed her out. The next day would give them dinner. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's kind of like the raising I had. And I can let stuff slide. Easy, especially if I think like once I close that door of my house, what's in my house is not whatever somebody says outside my house ain't bothering nothing in here. It ain't messing up the Zen moment. We good. Let's get dinner going and call it a day. I don't care what anybody. Let them be miserable out there and call it a day.
Well, thank you. You are helping me find my Zen.
and see Dwight, this is where I'm at. My past will catch up to me if I let it. And when I say if I let it, because I'm filtered now.
Right.
Mm.
And it was a time that I wasn't. And it was a time that I didn't give a, You know what I mean?
You can
See,
say
now,
and say it. You ain't give a what?
No, we remember how you say don't talk live.
I said with cussing, because you definitely say it.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That
so
felt
now,
good,
of course,
huh?
of me not giving a fuck, everything was cool.
Right.
Now I humbled myself, and it seemed like people take my kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
But if I react, it's gonna cause a reaction. Me leaving her, me leaving society.
Right.
I don't want that.
You don't want that.
And to me, like the movie, what was it, Godfather? I think I tell this line to anybody at work. I tell them all the time when the patients think they're getting over on me, and you know they talking junk to me, and they be like, "Oh, you ain't gonna do nothing." And I tell them all the time, "You ever seen Godfather?" And they be like, "Nah." I said the best line in the movie to me was, "You never let your enemies know what you're thinking," and I keep that in my head completely.
Say it again. Oh, so I have a question. Because when you said the enemies thing, I just want you.
Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies even closer.
So do you believe that?
Yeah.
So keep your friends close. What is it? Keep your friends
Close,
close.
but keep your enemies even closer.
Yeah.
You believe that?
To an extent, yes.
You
Definitely.
do. JC, you believe that?
I can't say I subscribe to that.
Okay.
I get
Yeah, see, we need to change
No,
seats.
I
We need
get
to change
it.
seats to white.
I get the meaning behind it. But I can't say I subscribe to it because I don't want you close to me. I want you as far away from me as possible.
Hold
How
up.
else would you learn
Hold up.
people's thoughts and people's secrets? And
Obviously,
what they gonna try to do
if they're
against
my
you?
enemy, it's for a reason.
Thank-
And not that I have enemies.
Hold
I don't
up.
want to have any. But if they're
this.
my
Hold this.
enemy, then it's for
Hold
a
this.
reason. They've done something and proven to me that they need. I don't want to be.
High five, please. I need this on camera.
Yes,
High five.
girl.
Finally. Okay.
Now
Okay.
watch this one. You see
Okay.
how you say that?
Joycey.
Now this is the thing. This is the reason why I say keep my friends close, but keep my enemies even closer. Say for instance, you in a work environment.
Okay.
Now, this same person that we thought was your friend is trying to get you fired. You know what I mean? But they don't know you know. You see what I'm saying? But you still got to keep that roof over your head.
Yeah.
So that's why I say you humble yourself. You keep your friends close, but keep your enemies even closer. So when you go to strike, they ain't gonna know it came from you.
All right.
But y'all two
So,
females,
yeah.
keep that slapping
Joycey,
five,
yes.
high five stuff.
Yes. So I do not subscribe to that either. So my philosophy is, what's my philosophy? If you an enemy, I don't want you anywhere around me. I can't trust you. I can't be me. I need to look over my shoulder. I can't.
But the thing is, you don't have to let them know all of that.
Right.
But I don't have to deal with them either.
But you know more
By keeping them
That's
close.
the art of war. You don't have to let them know everything, but they won't know what you already know. So when they do try to strike, you already got your guard up for that strike to come. You already know more than they know as it is because they've been around you. You done peeked it from a distance without letting them know that you know what's going on.
Maybe it's a male testosterone.
Maybe it is.
Whatever thing,
You know,
because
it's gotten me this far.
what, like you say, Tammy, I don't want. I need to be myself, and
Right.
my circle and the people I have around me. I need to know that I can trust them, that I love them, that they love me. I like to be myself. I like to be open.
I think it's like a game, and it takes too much playing. It takes
Right,
too
and
much
I don't have
energy
time
and
for that.
time. Right.
I don't have time for
playing
that. I
that
wanna be
game. Like,
myself.
you don't care for me. You don't like me. I know you don't like me. You're an enemy, but I need to keep you close to me because I need to study you. I need for you to see. I need to hear.
Putting
That's too
energy.
much.
That's putting too much energy in.
But that's the way I'm like, I don't want to do all that.
No,
So
but
you stay over there and leave me over here.
But no matter where, and I tell anybody, like it is, the grass ain't never green on the other side. No matter where you are, you're gonna have somebody that don't like you for some reason.
I believe that.
You can't unless you gonna put yourself
That's
in a
always,
bubble
yeah.
on a different planet. No matter where you are, it's gonna be that one person. It's gonna be somebody in that room that's not gonna like you for some reason, and you can't take everybody away from you.
I get that, but put it on me. And to say that I'm sorry, I'm not subscribing to that because I'm just not there yet.
Yep.
And I'm not sure when I'll be there. Pray for me because I'm not there yet. But we've had this conversation quite a few times, and I'm still not there. And my aunt, God bless the dead, she passed away. Mamie Peanut Johnson. Look her up. She was the first female pitcher of the United Negro League's baseball team. Shout out to Auntie Mamie. But she believes the same thing that I believe. She'll say, hell no. If you don't like me, I don't want you nowhere around me. And I believe that too. So, I have not subscribed.
But this is why I think the opposites attract type of deal, where relationships like you and Joe and me and Joycey work, because you got the other side of the table that can come together and keep it balanced.
Okay. I agree with that.
That's the way I look at it.
I agree with that.
I think Joe, not knowing his complete history, has a lot of the same thoughts in mind that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Where, it makes no sense to go gung-ho now and whatever. But on the flip side of it, his wife, my wife, is ready to go in with fist blazing.
Mm-hmm.
Where I can keep her calm. A lot of times she get pissed. I'm like, Joycey, chill.
Yeah, it's been a lot of times where if he wasn't there, I probably would have reacted off emotion.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I don't know if
and he's so good at. That's why I say he handles me well. He handles me very well. He's able to calm me down, or he can whisper 2 words in my ear, and it'll make me totally, okay, Joycey, check yourself, you know, and think differently. And
so how you say you can't subscribe to that with Joe's a certain way, and as my wife is doing the same thing. I think that's what makes it work. Mm-hmm. Because there's a lot of things in life I know. If Joycey wasn't the fighter, it wouldn't be getting done. Because I would be like, whatever.
Yeah, everything's Irish.
And it works. Mm-hmm. You know. Whereas if me, Joycey, a lot of things she won't say just from going. It could be going to the corner store to do something. I open my mouth to anybody. I can talk my way out of a paper bag, like she said. I can talk to anybody.
And that's Mr. Davis too.
Me, I can spark a conversation with anything, anybody possible.
And I'll be like, I'll whisper in his ear, Dwight, we ain't gonna be here all day. Don't start talking to people. Don't be here trying to make friends, and we gotta
and get hookups. I get a hookup in a heartbeat.
See what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying? Joe, I could walk into the mall and I could ring somebody in. I'll go into a store, and the minute that person would sit there and tell me, how you doing? Can I help you with anything? I'll throw out something like, I don't know, you gonna give me a discount? And the minute they say, you got cash what you want, I got you. And she'll be like, why you don't want to say nothing?
Why gotta ask for a discount? Why you gotta always?
But if you don't
we
ask,
could be
you ain't
getting
gonna
the kids
know.
McDonald's at the drive-thru, and he wanna be y'all happy and talking to the lady like, do you know, old girl? And he talking to her next thing, he like, you could throw a couple fries in there.
And I'll get the couple fries.
Hey, stop begging for fries.
You know, begging, because if they throw it in there, it's a hookup, and it works.
It's just a beat for conversation. Don't
Exactly.
be surprised about the try.
It's just conversating.
See? Yep.
It's just conversating. That's all
And
it
then
is.
he'll look at me and say, but we got 2 free fries, didn't we?
So we got some comments here. So Natalie says it comes with growth. She's saying that to you, Joe. T says, bye, enemy. Shavia says, nope, keep your enemies at arm's length. God will make them your footstool. Natalie says, I believe him, what he said. Natalie, a lot of times people don't like based on their personality. And, yeah, it's the good stuff. So those are some of the comments so far. So, definitely. So next time, I think that we should maybe have the guys on one side and
He ain't my significant other.
I'm saying y'all both on the same page.
No, you need growth.
I need growth.
You need growth. Once you get you know a little bit under your belt, then you'll see.
Keep my friends close and my enemies closer. Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
I think you're doing it now.
We'll revisit this in about
good
6
idea.
months or so. Yeah, bring it up. So Lally says, I can relate. I'm like that. I speak to plenty of people. Yeah, Joe, we can go and listen. We go anywhere and everywhere. And this one right here, oh my gosh. Like just 5 minutes. Like we in, we out. Nah. He got to talk. Man, how you doing? Yeah. How your mama doing? How your cousin, brother, nephew, dog doing? Dang, I haven't seen Holmes in like 10 years. So you remember the little white puppy with the red stripe down his back? Like,
I'm well known to you.
Yeah, listen.
Okay. You're right, but.
We were late this evening because he was out there making friends at the car place. We went to go get some tires and rims for Dylan's car. We're supposed to be in there paying the people and leaving. He out the car. He didn't even have no reason to get out the car because I was paying. He out the car, chit-chatting it up.
Yep.
He didn't. Now he know the people. He got a little hookup. We going back.
Yep. Got me a future mechanic.
Just out there making friends, talking.
That's the only way you gonna get to know people and get more and learn more and meet new people. Why not? Why not?
It works.
The more you talk to people, the more you learn, and the more you it's no different than networking. People go to network, they go to certain parties and stuff to network. You could network outside your front door.
Okay.
That's the way I look at it. It could be the mailman walking down the street for all I care. We gonna chit chat. You know, they might know something or have something that I might need in the future.
And you should look at it. Sometimes it's like that. You never know who you're gonna come across.
Exactly. That's the way I feel it completely.
I will try to be a little bit more understanding to your friendliness. But I be wanting to go home.
Hi, Lady Carrie. So Natalie wants to know if anyone is a Scorpio here. Hold up, let me.
Yes.
Scorpio. Wait, sorry.
Who asked that? Natalie?
Who's a Scorpio?
November 17th.
November 17th. The White's
Natalie,
a
tell me
Scorpio.
about Scorpios. What is
Natalie, Joycey said, tell her about Scorpios. What's your sign, Joycey?
Taurus?
Joycey's a Taurus.
Yeah.
And Virgo. Capricorn, the best, the bomb. No, Rose said date want to be on Couples Corner. All right.
Okay,
So yes, so this was Natalie says yay for Scorpio. So, anyone has any last minute words? Anyone want to share any last? Says she can tell a lot.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get in touch with Natalie.
Joycey said she's gonna have to get in touch with you, Natalie. So, any last minute words? I have the camera on the heavens.
Just listen. The way we dropping at a young age right now is just, you can't let too much stuff get to you, because it gets to your heart, it gets to your mind, it
true.
takes your health away. We got too many of us dropping at 41, 40 with heart attacks and strokes, and it's tough. You know, rest in peace, London, of course. Hey, we gotta just take care of yourself and love your family, plain and simple.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it again. Thanks for everyone who looks like 13 people watching.
Oh.
And thank you, Tammy and Joe, for inviting us over.
She said you should keep him. Natalie said you should keep him. Very good person.
Oh, I agree, Natalie.
Thank you.
He couldn't get away if he tried.
The plug. So yes, thank you for joining us at Couples Corner. We just had Couples Corner with the Heavens, and our topic was trust and boundaries. So this is Team Davis signing off. If you're interested in being a part of Couples Corner, reach out to me, Tamara Mitchell Davis, or you can reach out to Miss Joycey Heavens and join us for Couples Corner. So our next Couples Corner will be April 6th, and it will be with Lady Carrie McCory and her husband, Reverend Daryl McCory. So we are excited, and we're looking forward to having them be a part of Couples Corner. Sherelle said, hey, Joe.
What up?
Shavia said, this was good convo. T said, awesome conversation. And we got Danger and Dirty. He watching now.
Who? Do dirty.
Dirty.
Do dirty.
Dirty. So, Sherelle said, hey, Dwight. And Natalie said, thanks. Very interesting.
Hey, it's Friday.
So
Can we
cute.
come over your house and party? Play some cards,
Right?
eat some
We should.
pie.
Right?
Eat some
He said he's a pie. Well, get to cooking. We coming.
Right, we coming through Sherelle and Dirty. Dwight said macaroni and cheese and some wings. So you need to be up in the kitchen cooking. So Juju said so beautiful. So thank you all for joining Couples Corner. So the idea and concept behind it was to talk with other couples about real relevant topics from a live platform, which is Facebook Live. Sherelle says, come on. And just sharing, understanding that, couples go through different situations differently. But one thing we all have in common is that we love hard. We're different and unique in our own right, and marriage matters.
Black love.
Black love. So thank you all for joining. Don't forget, tune in for April 6th. We will have the Heavens back on with us, and we will have the McCorys, Reverend Daryl and Lady Carrie McCory. Have a good night, all. Good night. Wave good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Be safe this week.
All right.